Altec Consortium was created to meet the increasing demand in the construction industry to provide a new tool strongly adapted to aggregating operators, professionals and local territorial entities in the designing of new lines that emerge from the current market.
The Altec
Consortium deals with innovation in the world of construction and in particular with environmental sustainability. It was created under the aegis of Alessandria's Institute of Construction, ANCE, specifically to respond to the need for research which, in the building industry, was particularly felt by companies within the provincial territory. Altec deals with European community projects and particularly favours internationalisation of construction companies in the Alessandria province. It currently has partnerships with other countries, including Japan, China, Russia, Morocco and Romania.
Per citare semplicemente I progetti più importanti.
Expo Piemonte
SPA is an exhibition centre in the municipality of Valenza, first opened in 2008. The aim of the centre is to provide an exhibition space for events and trade fairs, not just for the local municipality, but also at regional level.
Expo Piemonte è il secondo polo.
Expo Piemonte is the second exhibition hub in the region, conceived by its holding structure as a reference point to help support the local economy. The exhibition pavilion measures 7,000 square meters and is equipped with excellent facilities.
The Morocco project is one of several funding initiative projects aimed at internationalization, brought forward by our Chamber of Commerce in various leading sectors. The Morocco project relates to the building sector, particularly interventions aimed at the Institute of Construction and the craftsmen of our territory, aiming to take about 10 of our goods or services providing companies to Morocco. Altec is also responsible for feasibility studies and environmental coordination of complex projects, for example, currently the most important being housing, Palazzo dell'Edilizia. A piece of work signed by the architect Daniel Liebeskind, who is directly linked to the preliminary and definitive project, as well as the execution phase of artistic direction.
The
Altec Consortium is involved right from the beginning in managing all aspects regarding the planning of the Palazzo dell'Edilizia and coordinating the complex system of professionals who are chosen to give their contribution to the planning of this work.
You begin to see the geometry of space that is not really a private space, but a space of the community, because you will see the public space developing not just within the building, but you can see the geometry of the building, which is relating itself not only to the houses, to the field, to the Napoleonic tree, but really to the center of Alessandria, a space where people will be able to come, enjoy the activities, come for conferences, come for learning, and I think it will be ultimately really an example of 21st century sustainable architecture, because of the building is not just another building, but it really is a 21st century building in terms of how it deals with energy, how it considers resources for the building, and how it really reduces the carbon footprint of the building itself.
Verde Casa in Spinetta Marengo was the first passive house in the Piedmont region to be certified by the Casa Clima agency. From a design point of view, both aesthetic and traditional aspects of the territory are combined with a need to energy save, aiming for the simplest execution and best performance cost report. For the Verde Casa project, a Class A Casa Clima certificate was obtained, as well as gold status for atmosphere emissions. This operation consists of a small apartment building containing 12 dwellings across 3 floors with 2 stair shafts. It has achieved an energy efficiency rate of 12 kilowatts per hour per square meter per year with regards to cladding. Fundamentally, the intervention was created with a traditional structure and obviously with striking characteristics which are related to the cladding and installations, 2 elements that have enabled us to reach this goal. The ecological project aims to create a healthy and comfortable home, whilst minimizing the construction's environmental impact. The eco-village of Celemonte is an example of this. The construction you see behind me was built using horseback between 1999 and 2002 and is a construction we decided to carry out on a hill. It is an eco-village, which we say is prehistory, due to it at the time being perceived as bioarchitecture, and is now covered in the environmental sustainability regulations. We used solutions which were extremely innovative at the time. We primarily used, in terms of structure, an autoclaved aerated concrete block with high performance in insulation, both thermal and acoustic, as well as a very high level of breathability. This allows the houses to have an adequate insulation, both in winter and summer, but above all allows for a high permeability, and therefore preventing any stagnation of moisture within the building. The choice to insert south-facing bioclimatic greenhouses, which in Austria we call winter gardens, are some of the natural heating elements, as they manage to overheat the internal environment during winter by about 2 or 3 degrees centigrade, by only making use of what is called the greenhouse effect. The wooden roofs were inserted with cork insulation, which is an extremely natural product, and reverse roofs, which enabled the possibility of having real, properly ventilated roofs, with the ability to create an air chamber between the insulation and covering of the roof tile. The Fontanile residence in Valenza is a village in accordance with the principles of bioarchitecture, environmental sustainability and energy efficiency. It is the result of the work of a design team that has addressed various issues, committing themselves in bringing together a series of technical, construction and installation solutions which create a consistent and functional system. It is a village inspired by bio-building, environmental sustainability and energy efficiency principles, resulting in the correct relationship between man and environment, with very low CO2 emissions being released into the atmosphere, but also providing comfortable living spaces. In this case, we have gas heating installations and underfloor heating, powered by solar collectors found on the roofs of the buildings. We also use rain recovery techniques and water which is used to cool down the properties during the summer. In other cases, we use heat pumps with geothermal probes. In addition, there are mechanical ventilation installations which contribute to the reduction of annual energy consumption. It is a project that proposed the construction of residential buildings using photovoltaic cells to produce electrical energy to the complex. And at the same time, the use of renewable technologies and environmentally friendly materials that ensure environmental sustainability. The photovoltaic village in Alessandria was designed by the Building Council of the province. It won the first prize in the year 2000, awarded by the Environment Minister, and was above all an example of integrated design within a part of the Alessandria peripheries, which has provided the creation of popular dwellings intended as social housing. It saw the participation of various stakeholders in the production, including companies, cooperatives, and the example behind me, the implementation of the Territorial Agency for the Alessandria Housing, which constructs dwellings for low-income families. The electrical energy produced by the photovoltaic plant behind me serves approximately 200 dwellings. The overall potential power is at peak 160 kilowatts and saves 40 tons per year of carbon dioxide from entering into the atmosphere. building's roof, which is used as a multiplex and makes a part of the Oasi shopping centre in the Homonin Tortona district, a further photovoltaic plant was created, designed to provide a good part of the electrical demand for the shopping centre itself, around 35%.
The
photovoltaic idea was created by a proposal from the Institute of Construction in 1999-2000. The plant covers about 4,000 square meters of the shopping centre's surface parking, with a peak production of 545,000 kilowatts.
Di 545.000 kilowatt.
With this project, financed by the Minister of Economical Development, research was carried out in the transport and earth-moving machine sector, with the aim to use less polluting machinery by using a renewable source such as photovoltaic. The project itself consists of installing 16 panels on the roof of a van, which is connected to the van's own battery in order to take advantage of the energy produced by the photovoltaics. Some years ago, the Altec Consortium turned to the university to initiate a collaboration in the construction field, in particular in the study of sustainable energies. We have already taken on initiatives together in various research projects, which are advanced in the field of energy and its formation. Sustainable development starts with this connection between research and companies, which is an example of what we are doing with projects you see involving the university and companies, particularly with the Altec Consortium. A greater culture of energy conservation. This is the main objective of the course Practical Aspects of the Site, created for the European EnerBuild project, organised by the Altec Consortium, in promotion of developing a sustainable community from the point of view of energy efficiency. The course aims to strengthen communication between designers and builders and has seen the participation of entrepreneurs associated with the Institute of Construction in Alessandria, each with their own experiences and responses to the search for solutions within the scope of interventions in energy saving. The cycle of lectures has been divided into 4 sections: the insulation of foundations, the roofs, the exterior and the insulation to outer coat, and to finish off, the perfect installation of windows and door frames.